Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This week I'm going to be talking about NFL Week 12 and whatever the stuff going on around the league is this week. This is just my first video, it's going to be shit, so don't mind it. I'll get better eventually over the time, but just stay here for the content, Don't stay here for all the rest of the bullshit, Maybe the quality is low in the beginning, maybe I can't talk, but I'll figure this shit out eventually. Anyways, let's get into Week 12 matchups. Let me share you guys my screen real quick. Let me show you some. Week 12 matchups. Where did it start? Let's go here. Share this tab. There we go. Okay. Week 12 started off Green Bay and Detroit Lions. That was a pretty good game by the Lions. They came back towards the end of it. Their defense played good. Their offense played good. It's just that Mr. Jared Goff, you got to stop preventing them turnovers, man. I know it's hard. It's definitely, I'm not in the football world, and I can't tell you. I used to be in it. I used to be shit. But anyways, Jared Goff, you got to stop them turnovers, boy. That's how you might lose your job over there. Because Detroit's at that level where they could be they're playoffs. They're in the playoffs probably. And if the turnovers happen in the playoffs, they're not going to last very long. Green Bay, on the other hand, I feel like they just need to figure out what Jordan Love is. Jordan Love just sometimes comes out of nowhere and he just drops these fucking like perfect ass passes. Like, what the fuck? Like, it looks so beautiful when he fucking sometimes he just throws the ball and it's like right there. It's so fucking beautiful. Anyways, he needs to figure out, he's very inconsistent as well. So that's something they got to figure out. Green Bay got to figure out their DBs. Their secondaries, not the best. They're injured right now. That's a little tough spot. Okay, next matchup of the week. Washington at Dallas. This was the fucking game, bruh. This was a fucking game. Okay. Dallas, in the first half, I was kind of scared when I was watching this game. Okay. I was like, shit. It's only, I don't know, at halftime, the score wasn't that crazy. It was probably like 21-10 maybe, 20 something 10. And then like after halftime, someone done pissed off somebody. Because they done scored 45 points. Deron Bland got his fifth. That boy did it. And I think he can get a lot more. And I feel like he's going to get at least 2-3 more, bro. I think it could happen. And I don't want to say things this too soon. I'll actually have a whole segment about this. I'll fucking do it at the end of fucking this game. But I'll have a whole segment about the person who I would love to add to this team. Anyways, let's finish up on this Dallas game. Dak Prescott played an amazing game. He was throwing dimes out there, dots and dimes. Cedric Lamb, amazing. He's a top 5 receiver in the NFL right now. Washington, you got to fix your turnover problems. Your O-line is shit. I would say that. Get a new O-line. Fix all that up. I love Ron Rivera as a person, as a head coach. He's a really nice guy. He's a really nice coach too, but I feel like it's time for a change in Washington. I feel like something's going to shake up over there. I don't know what's going to shake up or how it's going to shake up, but shit's going to happen. I don't know if Ronnie is going to row the boat anymore over there in Washington. Maybe it's EB and those fighting enemies, but I don't know what's going to happen there. Sam Howell looks like a dog sometimes. He could throw it. That boy has a fucking cannon. He tosses that bitch up whenever he wants to, bro. He's super good. He's fucking crazy good. He's not crazy good, sorry. I'll take it back. He throws a lot of interceptions. He's turnover heavy. But I feel like if you're fucking airing it down the fucking field, you're going to throw some interceptions. It's whatever. San Francisco and Seattle game. I didn't watch this one. This shit was low-key. super disappointing. I thought it was going to be a lot closer game. I watched it in the first quarter. It was not that bad in the first quarter, but Seattle just fucking put their not Seattle, San Francisco just put their fucking throat or put their foot in their throat and fucked up Seattle. It wasn't an easy game. I don't know if I don't fuck with Seattle that much, but I don't fuck with Seattle as not like a place or something. I just don't really care about them. But I would rather want them to win over the 49ers because 49ers are in the same division or whatever as Dallas. I may be talking shit. I might like fuck up half my words, so excuse me, I'll figure it out later. In the future episodes, you'll fucking hear me be better, okay? Friday, that was the weirdest game ever. Never do a Black Friday game ever again, or televise it more so people fucking know maybe. Because I had maybe like a 10% chance. I knew 10% about it. I had a feeling there was a game on Black Friday, but then I didn't actually know. And this game was probably one of the most shit and boring games I've ever seen. New York, like, is a fucking shithole right now. Like, Zach Wilson, I think someone broke his confidence. That guy's broken. And with that, I think he also had too much confidence at a point to where he could just do whatever he wanted and feel like he was still secure a little bit. But buddy, it ain't like that. And I think he's going to learn now because he's going to be a third stringer maybe when Mr. Roger comes back. Or maybe he's not even on the Jets when Mr. Roger comes back. So that's the crazy part about all of it. Is Zach Wilson's career over? Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe I can kind of see him being like a journeyman. But I feel like he's going to be a career backup from now on. He had his opportunity. He didn't shine. He didn't make it. Hey, maybe if he comes back and makes a difference, then all for it. I'm all for it. I would love to see him succeed. Miami's going to do Miami things. There was some weird shit going on in that game. Miami threw a pick. Not Miami, what the fuck? One of the quarterbacks from the other team threw a pick and it was returned from the fucking goal line to the other side. I think it was Phillips. Anyways, the Miami Dolphins played the Jets and it was a shit game. Black Friday game. I don't know how many viewers they had, but it probably wasn't a lot, if I'm being honest. It wasn't a great game. And I'm pretty sure fucking half of America didn't even know it was happening. Anyways, Sunday matchups. Sunday matchups were a little weird. I didn't like them. I was watching Red Zone throughout the day. It wasn't the most fun Red Zone, I'll be honest. Scott Hansen got fucking kicked out of his studio because of the fucking... I gotta stop saying fucking. Because of the freaking fire that happened in their studio, which was kind of weird of us first. But anyways, New Orleans at Atlanta. Interesting game. Derek Carr did good. I feel like he's always like throwing for a lot of yards, but somehow they always fucking end up losing. Chris Olave went off in the first half. I know he had 100-something yards in the first half. They had a good running game going. They had a good receiver going, and then I think Chris Olave got injured in the first half. I don't know if Derek Carr... I don't think he got injured, but I know he was being like hit and stuff a lot. For the Falcons, they're just getting it done. Desmond Ritter got to figure out his turnovers, I think, still. He keeps on turning the ball over a lot, which is not at all... Maybe most of it is his fault, and some of it is maybe the receiver's fault. I think I also saw that boy Cardero Hodges getting the touchdown. Yep, if I remember right. This is all off my dome, bro. Anyways, yeah, that guy did pretty good that game. He had a pretty nice deep touchdown. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati game. Somehow Pittsburgh always finds a way to win. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, how? How? For the first time in 53 games, they went over 400 all yards, all-purpose yards, or whatever the fuck it's called, in 53 games, which is kind of crazy. That says a lot about Matt Canada and why they needed to fire him. But I feel like now they got it situated out, and they still won the fucking game, which I don't understand. Like, how? Cincinnati didn't play that great of a game, and they don't have fucking Joe Burrow, but still, like, shit. How do they end up winning all these close games so often? I don't understand it. The Cincinnati quarterback did shit too. He didn't do that great. I know that. Najee Harris had an amazing game. Felt like he was back after a while. Mr. Pat Fryermuth, he also went off for 120, a buck 20. Godly, that was a big amount. Okay, overall, that game was a pretty boring game. Pittsburgh, I think they're in playoff contention still. Are they? Yep, 7-4, Pittsburgh. Godly. It does look, offense does, you're right, Pat. Offense looked better. But not much better. They scored 16 points. But at least they're throwing in the middle of the field, which is crazy. If you saw that stat from before. Anyways. Pittsburgh. Crazy how they found a way to always win. I don't like them as much. Fuck Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin is a GOAT though. He's the reason why they win. I'll say that. And TJ Watt. And that boy Highsmith. And Cam Hayward. And Fitzpatrick sometimes. Pickett, I don't know about, man. Maybe he could be a good quarterback. Maybe he can't. Let's see. This is like a trial run for him, basically. Alrighty. Next game. Carolina at Tennessee. Rookie versus rookie. Tennessee. Okay. Will Levis threw for some touchdowns. I think he threw for like 2 touchdowns. But still, it was a shit game by him. I don't know if he threw picks or something. Let's check. They're 4-7. They're not the best team. They're probably not going to make it nowhere. Nope, not looking at all that. That's boring shit. Anyways, let's just be frank. The Titans are not the greatest. And let's just stick to this, honestly. And it's more pleasing. There we go. Dude, I've been saying week 12 this whole... Oh, no, I was right. It was week 12. Anyways, I gotta cut all that from before. Where was that? Dolphins, Jets. It was a bad game. Bad game. Bucks and Colts. This was kind of interesting. I watched this. Baker Mayfield. 199. I feel like Baker always he just has that fucking dog in him, bro. No one can, like, I love Baker as a person. Not gonna lie, when Baker was first drafted to Cleveland, I kind of became a Cleveland bandwagon for a little bit. Like, as soon as he was drafted, I hopped on the next day on Madden, and I got that boy, and I played with him on Madden. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan. I love the way he fucking talks. I love the way he walks. I love the way he slings it. He's a fucking dog, bro. He's a fucking dog. Garner, I love Gardner Minshew too, not gonna lie. He's a fucking dog too. I always loved him from his days back on the fucking Jaguars. Fucking the mustache, bro. Bro, you gotta bring that back. Minshew magic. Minshew mania. That's what we used to call him back in the day. You kids won't understand it. Anyways, player stats. Let's see who went off. Oh yeah, that boy Rachaad White. He went off. Low key, I used to think that he was not the greatest. He used to be trash. Not used to be trash, but I just perceived him as like that. When Brady was on the Bucs, he used to be like, all right. I still have no clue why they would release fucking Leonard Fournette. He was looking bad towards the end of it. He wasn't getting as many yards, but he's still a great power back. Maybe don't pay him fucking that much money, but you don't gotta waive the guy like that. I feel like you could have picked him back up. Anyways, he went off for 100 yards. I saw him break a big run. He broke a big run. That was pretty good for him. Mike Evans, you know that boy is gonna always open. Can't guard Mike. That's his name. Can't guard Mike. Chris Godwin had a slow game this game. It's crazy how the Colts ended up winning, huh, though? And Gardner Minshew's just that guy. Jonathan Taylor also went off this game. He had a really good game. 2 tutties. Oh, yeah. I saw that boy Michael Pittman doing that work. He was getting open. He was... And I love... If you don't watch his YouTube... I used to watch his YouTube channel back in the day when he got drafted. He's a cool guy. He's a pretty nice guy. The way he looks from his videos. Anyways, yeah. Josh Downs. I love him as a rookie. I think he's going to be great in the future. Alex Pierce. He had a great season last year. This year, he's not being targeted as much because I guess Pittman and Downs are here now. But I think he's still a great receiver if they get him into the game. And hopefully, he's a good downplay receiver. He's a big play guy. Defense, they got a great defense. Blackman, I saw that boy all over the field get turnovers. DeForest Buckner, I don't know how many. Oh, and Franklin. That boy Franklin is all over the field. Saw that boy Shaq Leonard at the game. He's such a nice guy. I love him. I feel like, I don't know why in the fucking... I'll talk about that later, dude. I'll get into all that shit. That's my jam. That's going to be my jam when I talk about that shit. Because you know what it's looking like. This was the worst freaking game, my bad, in fucking NFL, like, this year, bro. I didn't even want to watch it. This guy, Mac Jones, is beyond shit. 89 yards and 2 interceptions. How do you do that bad, dude? I don't understand how someone is that bad. He was in the Pro Bowl last year. He was in the fucking Pro Bowl. Maybe it's the offensive coordinator, bro. I think Bill is just trying to tank now. He's trying to get that boy Caleb. Or probably Caleb Williams, I feel like. Unless someone wants to grab him at 1 or 2. But I think Patriots going to have a 3rd or 4th spot. I don't know yet. But this was such a bad game. I feel like I just want to throw up after when I saw that game. Tommy DeVito had a good game as a rookie. DeVito. Yeah, what you know? DeVito. Yeah, he was pretty good. Not gonna lie. Saquon, bad game. Jalen Hyatt had his biggest game of the season yet. 5 receptions, 109 yards. Good to see him getting out there. Fucking, that boy, what's his name? Daniel Jones can't fucking feed him. So I guess fucking get Tommy DeVito to feed Jalen. They got to get him in the game plan more. He's a good receiver. I think he is. Next game of the week. I already saw this. Steelers, Panthers, and Titans. I already said that. Shit game. Ooh, this was an interesting game. Close game. See this Stroud? Dog. Trevor Lawrence is also a dog. Low-key, if you think about it, T-Law is, I would say, top 10 quarterback, and it's only his second or third season. The hype for that guy is real. I've been hearing about this guy back from fucking when he was a fucking child, dude. I've been hearing about fucking Trevor Lawrence and his fucking majestic ass hair ever since fucking, not my high school, but ever since he was in high school. Before he was in high school. Which is crazy. He's been a sensation for a while. And I think he is that guy. He's that guy for Jacksonville. And I think Dougie P also is a crazy motherfucker. I like how crazy Dougie P is sometimes. But that's also what got him fired last time. Just saying. CJ Stroud, dog. D'Amico Ryans, dog. He's, if I would say coach of the year, who would I give it to? D'Amico is one of them. I can't think off the top of my head. Would Sean Payton be in the contention if he made it to the playoffs? Maybe. The Colts. What's the Colts head coach? I forgot, but he's also, I would say, in the contention. I saw Pat saying some shit about how much, or not Pat, the other guy on Pat's show. I forgot. He goes through a lot of shit, man. I'll get it right. And for them to have this record is pretty crazy. Okay, Saints and Falcons did that one too. Rams and Cardinals, they got booty fricked. Cardinals got booty fricked. Hopefully Cam. Fun fact about Kyler Murray. My high school used to actually play his high school back in the day. He used to go to Allen High School, I think, and he in Texas. And my high school used to play him. So in my freshman year, I think they played. In my freshman year, they played him, and our team played him. I'm pretty sure. But of course, I didn't fucking go watch this guy because who the fuck was Kyler Murray in fucking 3-4 years ago? Actually, no, probably way longer than that because he fucking went to college. So I was not in high school. Never mind. But he was in a high school close to me. I played on the same field as him, which was cool in high school. KM, get back on the shit. Do they still got D Hop over there? Yeah, no. They traded him away. They waived him. They got Hollywood Brown and shit. Matt Stafford's been doing pretty good. 4 tutties. God damn. Who went off as well? Tutu. I love Tutu as a deep threat. Tutu is probably one of the best. Kyron Williams also came back this game. Had a great game. Comeback game. Tutu Atwell, 70. Yep, great game for him. Puka and Cooper got to get their targets. Not their targets, but damn, they were covered this game or something. They had a shit game. Damn, I forgot this boy was on there. Demarcus Robbins. He's been in the league still. Crazy. Browns and Broncos. Are Broncos coming back? Is Russell Wilson going to be the comeback player of the year? He's not. I wouldn't say Russ is playing great ball, but he's playing good ball. He's not turning it over. He's getting the ball dished out to wherever he needs to. Check downs. He's hitting it sometimes when he needs to. That boy Jerry Jeudy. I've been seeing him pop up a few times when in the winning streak. He really got mad at those Steve Smith comments. I see how they affecting him now. I guess he's been popping off here and there, or I would say he's been more active after the Steve Smith shit than he was before. I'll just say that much. DTS, I think he's a great rookie, but he's still a rookie. He's not gonna do too much for you. He's good at running though. That boy can take off. Njoku and shit did great. Jerome Ford, what the fuck? Why are they not giving Kareem Hunt that many carries? That just baffles me. I guess Jerome Ford is good, but like, it's fucking Kareem Hunt. You see what you fucking had him like a year ago. You know what he can do. He's fucking not that. He fucking run over all y'all, bro. You don't give a fuck. Kareem Hunt don't give a fuck when he runs, bro. He'll take care of anybody. Samaje Perine I like a lot. I think he was great on the Bengals. He was their 3rd down back or 4th down back, and low key whenever Joey B needed him, he went to Samaje Perine. And he came up. He's a good clutch player, I would say. And I would count on Samaje Perine. Cortland had a good game. He had an alright game. Look, that boy Jerry didn't do good this game. 2 receptions, 11 yards. Shit. Hopefully he could step it up next week. Broncos are looking good, though. Let's see if they can make the playoffs. Let's see if they can win their next few. Bills, Eagles. What a fucking game, bro. These fucking Eagles, man. These fucking Eagles. I hate the fucking Eagles. They piss me off so much. They would not go to sleep. They would not go to sleep. Buffalo. Hear this. Josh Allen. It's not your fault, buddy. It's not your fault. It's not at all your fault. You did great. But that overtime was such a bullshit ass overtime. You got the ball, okay? The Bills got the ball at overtime, called heads, flipped, landed on heads. They got the ball. Okay, they went down the field. They got all the way to the 20-yard line. I don't remember how much it was, but it was fourth and something. And they fucking kicked a field goal. And then, guess what happened? You give Jalen Hurts the ball back. What do you think is gonna fucking happen, bro? What do you think is gonna fucking happen when you give the one of the best offenses in the league the ball back and you saying the game is on the line? What the fuck, dude? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand it. Bills, you could have fucked them up so easily. I would have went for it, dude. I would have so went for it. But the thing is, if you would have missed that whatever fourth and whatever, if you wouldn't have converted it, Eagles get the ball back, no points on the board, and now if they go back down the field, they can get 3. But I feel like they could get 3, they could get 7, they could get 8, they could get whatever the fuck they want to do because they're the fucking Eagles, dude. They're like that right now. They're fucking, as much as I hate to say it, they're fucking really good. Buffalo, it's looking like some change is going to happen in Buffalo. I feel like it. What's his name? What's their fucking head coach name? I forgot, whatever his name is. I remember what he looks like, though. Sean something, I think. No, it's not Sean. Anyways, Josh Allen is a dog. He had a fucking great game, running it, passing it. Keenan Allen, I know that boy Keenan Allen had some nice catches. Gabe Davis went off. Gabe Davis. Stephon didn't have that many, but he's still good. I don't know what fucking Trayvon was talking about. Get Stephon out of there. What other team would you go to? Dallas Cowboys? Come here. But we won't fucking need you. I mean, we would love you. Don't get me wrong, but how are we gonna pay you? I'll get to it more later. I want to talk about the Cowboys at the end of it. Because how about them Cowboys? I'll talk about it at the end of it though. Anyways, let's get over this shit. Yeah, Eagles. Let's see. DeAndre Swift DeAndre Swift might have been the biggest acquire of this year, if you think about it. He's been running it pretty good for them. And all for a second or third rounder, I think. Damn, that's crazy. That's a great return. I would be jealous if I was Detroit, but again, Detroit has fucking amazing running back Montgomery and Gibbs. They're running all over the fucking field. Gibbs had an amazing game a few weeks ago, 120 some yards. He's good too. I think Gibbs is gonna be that next guy. But did you really? Same thing. Now the same thing goes for the Lions, and the same thing goes for the Falcons. Did you need a running back in the first round? Did you really need it? I think the Falcons even had a chance instead of Bijan. They could have grabbed Jalen Carter or something. Jalen Carter so far has been one of the best rookies. I don't know what to tell you. He's been a great rookie. It's just crazy. I don't know why they would do that. And the thing is, the Falcons already have Tyler Algier. They have Cordero Patterson, bro. Cordero Patterson is one of the most. He's old probably now, but bro, that boy got it. I love CP. If you know CP, you know CP, bro. CP is that guy. Anyways, let's get to the next one. Bills Eagles, crazy game, close game. Eagles kept on fighting back. They kept on coming back. They won't fucking go down ever. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Eagles. We'll get you. Don't worry. We might have some new coming in. We'll see. I think it might happen. What the fuck? You don't want to load for me? Hey, man. This shit want to break on me all of a sudden. Damn, I really wonder how entertaining me for 33 minutes is. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Next game, Chiefs and Raiders. This was in the first half. I was like, "Whoa, are the Raiders actually gonna win this?" Aiden O'Connell, really? That guy seems like I went to high school with him or something. You know, like really, that guy? He's gonna beat Patty? Really? But in the second half, Patty came out, and he came out to deal, and he dealt. He dealt like a motherfucker. Oh my god, the craziest. Another thing, I saw Patty throw the craziest pass to Travis. It was so perfect. Like, I can't even imagine how to throw it. He threw it, and it fucking, like, the defender was right here, and then fucking Kelsey was right here. They were running. He threw it right over the defender, right into the fucking hands of Kelsey. The fucking defender was probably hip to hip. Like, it can't, like, imagine defending that. You can't. You can't. That boy Rashid Rice. That boy had a really nice game. He went off. He could be their new target, new number one receiver. You never know. Them other boys, I mean, not number one. You can never beat Travis Kelsey number one. But you never know. He could be their next receiver. Because them other boys been dropping balls recently. They've not been up to Patty's standards. I think he got sick of it. Let's see what happens. Good game, though. Good game by the Chiefs. Blew them out. The Raiders were playing good ball. 5-7, though. They're out of the playoffs, probably. Chiefs, what are they? 8-3? They're third place, I think, right now. Third or fourth in the division. Chargers and Ravens, dude. Oh, what a shit show. Chargers. Brandon Staley's going to get fired, whatever the head coach is. He's going to get fired this season, I think. Low-key, I saw an interview with him, or like a whatever press conference. It sounded like he was blaming a lot of other people besides himself. That's going to get you fired real quick, bud. I feel like as an NFL coach, you got to first take the responsibility on yourself. And then you got to figure it out where the fuck it is within yourself. It could be within the department of yourself, but you never know. I think that boy Brandon Staley might be out soon. Kellen, whatever the fucking guy is, the guy came from the Cowboys, Kellen, the offensive coordinator. Not a great game. Not a great game for Justin Herbert, but it looked like he was in pain, not gonna lie. Towards the end of it, I saw him. He had the fucking damaged up finger and shit. And then during this hand, I'm pretty sure. In the second half, he was not looking good, dude. He was looking tired. He was looking like he was hurt. He was badly. They did sack him a good amount of times. I think 2-3 times at least. They each got a few sacks in each other. A lot of turnovers this game. That's why it was a kind of low-scoring game. At the end, that's how the fucking Baltimore Ravens ended up scoring. Because fucking Herbert turned it over at the end in the fourth quarter, and they fucking got another fucking touchdown off of it. Crazy. Anyways, I don't think Herbert's the problem here. I think it might be the coaching. But this year is just down the drain. They got to rethink about it, restart next season. I feel like if Herbert needs time to get healthy, maybe not play him this season. But that's if he's really injured. I don't know if he's really injured. Probably he's probably a tough guy, wants to get through it. But I would like to see Herbert at full form and slinging that shit. Because when he's slinging it, he's slinging it. That boy got it. Okay, that's it for the Week 12 preview. It was a pretty shit preview, but we got through it nonetheless. I want to talk about the next 12 weeks, I guess. Or the next 13, week 13. But I'm too lazy for that now. I'm going to just talk about the game that's going to happen tonight. Bears and Vikings. I don't know what type of game it's going to be. Why do they always give the most boring games for Monday nights, dude? I don't understand it. Why is it got to be so boring all the time? Like shit. Okay. I think that's it for the Week 12 football talks. I'll maybe do a Week 13 preview just to see whatever games are going on, and maybe to see who can pop off and what might happen. But let's really quick talk about the Cowboys. The Cowboys. The Cowboys are bringing in all-pro linebacker Shaq Leonard for a visit this week. This is great news. This is great news because this is Cowboys talk, by the way. So if you're not a Cowboys fan, you can leave for this section. You can go fuck off. But this is America's team, baby. You gotta listen. They're great everywhere besides one position, I think. And that's that middle of the field. That's why they drafted Micah Parsons. They didn't think he was going to be all-time. They didn't think he was going to be rushing the passer the whole fucking time. They thought that he was going to be a nice middle-of-the-field patroller, field general type player. He's going to be fucking killing everything in the middle of the field. But guess what? That boy turned out to be a stud at rushing the passer. So, like Dan Quinn, I would just fucking leave that boy there forever. He's going to be great there. People got to double team him, triple team him, quadruple team him just to fucking not let him get a sack, which at the end of the day helps our other players. Let's talk about Mr. All-Pro linebacker, Shaquille Leonard. What's his name now? Shaq Leonard? I'll just call him Shaq anyways. He got released by the Colts last week. Interesting choice by the Colts. They got great linebackers. They got a great linebacker core. That's why I guess they would release him. Let me real quick sign into Twitter. I wanted to show you guys the tweet that I saw. Bro, are you kidding me? Sign in, dude. Of course. Doesn't work when I want it to work. This is interesting. Are you kidding me? Anyways. Okay. Shaq Leonard. There you go. First thing that came up. Ex-Cowboys definitely interested in Shaquille Leonard, free agent linebacker set to visit Dallas. I love this for Dallas. This is the one thing that we're fucking missing, dude. Oh my god, go home, bro. Oh, I gotta let ads fucking dude. This should work in overtime. Fuck it. Okay, this is my Cowboys talk real quick. Let me get my Cowboys section done. So, Cowboys got linebacker Shaquille Leonard coming for a visit. I think this could be a great pickup for the Cowboys. There's a few reasons. One reason is we don't really have a good middle linebacker. LVE, my favorite guy, Leighton Vander Esch, the Wolf, is out for the season. And he's like I don't know. Leighton Vander Esch is good sometimes. That's all I gotta say. But when he's good, he's good. He's great. But this guy, the Maniac, imagine having a nickname, the fucking Maniac, dude. That's so fucking crazy. This guy, Shaq Leonard, he could just imagine him in the Cowboys 53. Dude, he looks so good. I think he would fit really well with our defense. He would patrol the middle of the field. He would fucking imagine him getting those fumbles, knocking them balls out, and fucking Micah Parsons coming up, picking it up, running it all the way back. Or imagine, boom, punches out right into Deron Bland's hand, catch it, it wouldn't be a pick six, but to the house for a fucking touchdown, dude. Another fucking touchdown for Deron Bland. I think that's the type of value he can add to the Cowboys. He could be a great player for the Cowboys. He could shake shit up. Anyways, let's hope it goes down, man. I'm really hyped for this trade. If it goes down. But I feel like 99%, let's not say that. It should happen because if we don't pick him up, I feel like the Eagles will. And if the Eagles pick him up, you don't want to see him in the fucking playoffs, buddy. Would you rather... I saw this shit on the Dallas podcast or Dallas Cowboys podcast the other day. Would you rather pay him $6 million to play with you or $6 million, or would you not pay him $6 million and worry about him on another team that you're going to face in 2 weeks? where he can fucking wreck the whole game for you. Would you want that? You want that? No, you don't. Okay. Yeah. So pick up fucking Jerry. You fucking call Shaq. You say, Shaq, we need you, and you get him here. And Shaq, I tell you, you're a fucking great guy. I love the way, I love all the shit you bring to the field, and I think you could really bring it. And I think you're Himothy. I think you could do it. You're going all out. Good luck, man. I really hope you come on the Cowboys. Don't go on any other team, please. And please, if you don't go on the Cowboys, please don't fuck us up that bad. But please come to the Cowboys. I really want you to come. Please, please, please. Okay, bye. See you guys next week.